dengue, chikungunya, Zika. What will be the next outbreak? Infectious diseases are a common cause of death. In fact, 17 million people die each year of infectious diseases. 95% of those deaths are due to a lack of techniques in diagnosis or treatment. When a patient enters the ER and his DNA needs to be analyzed, the sample will go through a lab, and the whole procedure may take up to 2 or even 3 days to provide the diagnosis. This is too long for sick patients who need to be treated. There is an opportunity to build a small device that will perform diagnosis not in 3 days, but in 3 hours. And that is the objective of my PhD. For this, I will be using a very common technology, silicon technology, a chip. Chips are everywhere. They're in your phone, they're in your computers, but I am using them as sensors. How? In general, chips contain millions of devices. They're called transistors. Transistors are electrically controlled. You give them a voltage at the input, called the gate, and the device behavior changes on the chip. In this work, I'm going to put this gate in contact with a solution, so the device is now chemically controlled. I inject some DNA directly on the surface of my chip, and with this, I add a primer. The primer looks for a given sequence of base pairs in the long chain of DNA. Zika, chikungunya, they all have a different sequence. If the sequence is present in the DNA, it starts amplifying. And as it amplifies, it generates protons, H+ ions, which get picked up by my devices, and the chip is able to detect that the virus is there. There's loads of challenging with this, and my PhD targets the electronic challenges. The sensors are very imperfect. They're all different, they change with time, they change with temperature. So I designed circuits to gather the chemical data and provide the diagnosis, but also to compensate for all the imperfections of these sensors. The overall chip is very small, 2 by 3 millimeters, and the sensors are arranged as an array, a bit like a camera. And each corner will have a different disease in a very small area. Hopefully, by the end of next year, I have come up with a chip to diagnose infectious diseases.